It's Lucas.
And it's Aidan.
And that was a video of our first 60 or so days in office, a selfie every day. And now it's the last.
Our time has come. And it also time for student life.
Oh, as always, Aidan, you've always done the best transitions.
Oh,
I will
thank you.
miss that indefinitely. In student life, we have a final and special message from our inclusive community group.
Hey Panthers! On behalf of Inclusive Community, we want to say thank you.
This year would not have been possible without all of the hard work and time everyone put in.
Thank you to the Celebrating Cultures and Traditions Club for all of your help and support this year.
We really appreciate Mr. Puck and all the administration for making this project possible.
Thank you to all the teachers and faculty that led or attended our brown bag discussions.
Thank you to Brother Dan and the production crew for helping us make this process possible. Thank you for participating in meaningful events and dialogue throughout the year. Without you, we would not be the community that we are today.
And SpaceX just sent humans back into space. Amazing. What is next? These are the types of topics we discuss as members of the Cosmology Club. If you're interested in joining the Cosmology Club next year, please come to a meeting tomorrow at 1. You can find the Zoom link on Mr. Palladino's epistemology class page. Any questions, please contact Anna Thompson or Finn Goodman.
Beautiful. And we have a Minecraft announcement here from the club. Roll it.
Thank you. School, contact Mr. Thomas to get in on the Minecraft server.
Beautiful, beautiful. And now, I know it's a bit late, but here are the winners for our last. Oh, what a beautiful intro. God.
Oh.
Is that shrimp? Ooh, that's bad.
These are some high quality photos.
Yeah, they really upped their game, honestly.
Look at that tower.
Oh, I am hungry.
It all looks delicious. The plating has really shown itself up this time.
We're so proud of you guys. Y'all's are chefs, and of course the winners will be sent a gift card to their house for participating. Thank you guys for helping out with the last chopped contest. Aidan, you want to pass it over?
Well, yeah, now here are Andrew, Balul, and Ethan with our sports wrap for the year.
Yo, what? Wait, hold on a minute. It's better if we have all three of us do it. Guys, say it with me. Ready? What it do, Panther crew? So, this is our last announcement for you guys for the year. It's crazy. It's been an unbelievable journey with all three of you guys. I really appreciate it. So, for this special segment, we have 3 questions. Just 3 questions of what was it like for, different topics of like what was it like covering St. Mary's athletics for the year. And so I got one question. I can ask this one to Belul to start off with. What was your favorite highlight or moment of covering St. Mary's athletics?
My favorite highlight or moment in St. Mary's athletics this year especially was both the men's and the women's basketball teams winning state. I was so happy and proud of all of their hard work. Yes. They accomplished so much that year, and I'm just so happy and proud that they got to win state. And I just want to do a shout out to both those teams. Good job, guys. So, yeah.
Definitely.
Now, Andrew, I want to ask you a question. What was your favorite team to cover and watch this season?
My favorite team to cover, you know what? I'm gonna be biased here. I'm gonna have to go with the St. Mary's baseball team here. Those are my dogs right there. For why? I mean, just the culture of, number one, just playing at St. Mary's athletics in general, but I was such a blessing to be able to do with the baseball team too. For 4 years, grew up with those guys. Those guys are my dogs. Shout out to all you guys who are watching. But it was just incredible. Just like, I know we didn't, our season was cut short for this year with we only played like 4 games. But I mean, just conditioning with the team and everything else like that. I mean, I really enjoyed it. So, I mean, shout out to all you guys. And Ethan, this is the last question for us. What was it like covering St. Mary's sports during the pandemic?
Oof, biggie. It was definitely a struggle, but I think we did it pretty well. I'm not going to lie. I think we did fine for what we had to work with. I really liked our senior feature segment. We got to learn a lot about all my fellow seniors and a little bit more about the sports that they play and how long they've been playing and what their favorite parts is and stuff like that. I also enjoyed talking to some of my friends, like for swimming, like putting Sean on blast with baby pictures or different stuff like that. I think it was a really fun little segment that we had. Yeah, definitely. And I also liked our esports. Man, Commissioner Voltaire coming out with new ideas for games and stuff week by week. Just keeping the momentum going. It was a great time.
Right.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Yep.
We want to conclude all of this by saying thank you guys for letting us be your student athletic directors. We are so blessed and honored for this community. Like, you guys are so great, and we just wanted to say thank you for letting us be this position. So yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Back to you, Aidan and Lucas, the rest.
Thank you, guys. Always beautiful to hear from you. And Panthers, we are drawing to a close. Me and Aidan on this announcements, our very last announcements. But we are not going to go out without a bang. So we have one more for you. That's right. We end our final show's announcements with an all-new spicy ones with Mr. G and Mr. Riccardi. Roll it, Brody.
Roll it.
Tastes like chicken. I need to open my eyes.
We cry, we turn pink, but we keep eating the hot ones anyway.
And welcome back to Spicy Ones, where the heat brings out the truth. I'm Lucas.
And I'm Aidan.
And we're gathered here with two of our favorite teachers today. Could you introduce yourselves, please? Now, who are you?
This is Mr. Riccardi.
I'm Mr. Riccardi.
That's Mr. Riccardi.
Amazing.
And I'm Mr. Gonzalez.
Mr.
Awesome.
G, beautiful. How you guys feeling today?
I'm ready.
Let's do this.
Hungry.
There we go.
I want to see him sweat.
Yeah, let's do this.
I want to see
I'm going to embarrass myself in front of everyone, so let's get into this.
How can you handle spice? You good on it?
Yeah, not well.
Let's start on that first one. Okay. A classic Cholula.
Classic.
Classic. Cheers, gentlemen.
All right.
Cheers.
That's a good wing.
All right.
For our first question, we're just going to start real mild. How long have you two known each other? How'd you meet? Just give us a little background between you two.
Too long. No.
Not long enough.
Junior year in high school, we started running cross country together, and that's basically how we met.
I didn't realize that Mr. Riccardi worked here until I applied. And so as soon as I did, I had his number in my phone still. So I texted him, was like, hey, guess what? And no, I texted him, I was like, hey. He was like, who is this?
Who is this?
And I was like, guess. And he was like, did you leave me a note on my car this morning? I'm like, no, I most definitely did not. It's me!
I had no idea.
And then from there, it's been magic. Like even better than a Disney movie.
Continually confused by many things, I guess.
That's a perfect segue into our second wing. We're going to be kicking it up a little bit here with Dave's temporary insanity.
Temporary insanity.
Just temporary.
Just temporary, just a little bit. And we're going to kick up the heat a little bit too on the question.
Oh.
So you guys clearly know each other pretty well.
Sure.
Which means you know how to push each other's buttons. So if you two had to wage psychological warfare on each other, how would you get it done? I would put Mr. Riccardi in situations he doesn't want to be in, where he feels as though he has to interact with others, but he doesn't want to at all, because that would just drive him kind of loopy.
I would probably just
stare. Not saying anything. No movements. Just let the uncertainty of it all just kind of soak in.
Well, what Mr. Riccardi doesn't know
nothing.
is that's like top 10 on my bucket list. Just be stared at by Mr. Riccardi for an extended period of time. Yeah.
Number 10. Last one is the bomb, Beyond Insanity. Now, if you guys would like to, it doesn't look like it's too hot for you. If you'd like to add a little bit more, we got it right here. Take a little drip.
Is that a challenge? Are you challenging me directly?
I mean,
it sounds like it is.
He
How
very
about
much so
this?
responds to challenges.
How about this?
He's very competitive.
You can each either add to your own or add to each other's.
Ooh.
I wouldn't do that to Riccardi.
Yeah, thank you. You're a good friend. I'll do it to myself, but I'm not gonna.
Oh my God!
Check this out, listen to me. Hey, look, that's where your picture gonna be.
Riccardi, what are you gonna
I'm
do?
not sure if you
Riccardi,
understand the implications of your actions.
I'll be fine. You know, I'm a grown man. I'm not gonna give in to peer pressure.
All right, let's go.
I respect that. And we're going to launch into, with the bomb, the lightning round. So I'm going to hit you up some quick questions. We got to fire them off. All right. If you were to do any job besides teaching, what would it be?
Narco.
Narco?
Yeah. Let's make some real money.
You'd be a narc.
What is this? Another job other than teach?
Yeah. Other than teach.
Be a hermit? Live in the mountains? I don't know. Farm?
All right. Who would win in a physical fight?
I wouldn't hit Rob. I'm actually very peaceful.
I would.
He would hit himself.
Come see me.
Mercilessly.
This sucks.
Are you okay? You're sweating.
Yo, I told you. I told you this would happen.
Next question. Lucas is
Who wore it better? John Stamos or Mr. Riccardi?
Mr. Riccardi for sure.
Oh, God. Wonders of
Right there. Next question.
All right, Mr. Riccardi.
Yeah.
Who wore the buzz cut better? Mr. G or you?
Who took that picture without my consent?
It's an amazing picture.
There's no difference.
They're the same picture.
Mr. Riccardi actually looks like a religion teacher, and I look like someone who just stole a whole bunch of like boxes of Kleenex. Got away with it.
And Riccardi, what happened during E-Week?
What happened during E-Week, Riccardi?
I'm actually not allowed to talk about it.
All right.
Ask Molly.
Well, there we go. Next question.
And what do you two like the most about each other?
That last question.
Constant positivity. Also for the complete insane non sequiturs that exist in Mr. Gonzalez's mind.
Yeah,
Because literally every moment is some strange question from some strange corner deep inside his psyche.
So the beautiful thing is I've come to realize over the past couple of years, aside from his inability to handle spicy foods and mine.
I'm handling it, I'm just physically sweating quite a bit.
So aside from that, I feel like Mr. Riccardi and I have gone on very similar trajectories. And because of this, what was the question again?
Yeah, it's nice.
It's a great time.
It's nice.
You two okay?
Oh my God, that's stay water. Well, all right. I mean, those were our questions. Those were our wings. Thank you guys for being on the show.
Appreciate
Good
you guys.
job. You've been brave. You've
Appreciate
been
you guys.
courageous.
Oh no.
And this has been Spicy Ones, where heat brings out the truth. Okay, guys.
Love you.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. G and Mr. Riccardi, for joining us on Spicy Ones. It was an absolute blast. And now we've got the birthdays. For today's birthdays, we'd like to wish an incredibly happy birthday to Jaren Olivas, Raul Saldana, and Mr. Dang, as well as tomorrow, June 4th, to Tiffany Nee.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to you.
Beautiful, angelic, always a balm to my anxieties. Thank you, Julie Remigio and Sky Burkhart, for accompanying us for those birthdays. And before we close out, we would just like to hand out a couple thank yous Starting out with, firstly, without the endless hard work of this man during live announcements would not be possible. We want to thank Brother Dan, you don't see him now, but he's on here live with us, for not only putting up with our shenanigans all year long, but for letting us send in videos super late. That Spicy Ones was sent in at 4:30, and lending us his fancy gear. Thank you for your support in all of our weird ideas, brother.
And we also want to thank Miss Molinelli, who guided us through student government and acted as PR for the announcements. Without her, we would have done something stupid and been fired long ago. So thank you, Miss Molinelli.
And a special thank you goes out to the Panther production crew, who were integral in helping us produce content in the second half of the school year. You didn't see them, but they were behind all of the interviews, the spicy ones, and the chopped, and helping us put that on the table. Thank you to Alexis Bernstein, Kira Denson, Fiona Estacio, Cameron Hedgespeth, Mira Henry, Mark Mazin, Ukachi Nachi, and Faith Ottaviano, and Jacob Wegner.
And thank you to the student government, especially Balul, Andrew, and Ethan in the spirit and athletics team for supporting and improving the announcements all year long.
And finally, thank you, students, faculty, and staff, for giving us the privilege of reading your announcements and making your videos. It was a blast. Thank you. Keep doing what you love. Keep fighting the good fight. And for the very last time, Aidan, would you like to
Have
say
a great
words?
day, St. Mary's. And thank you, Lucas. I couldn't imagine a better announcements co-host.
Thank you. Love you guys.
Well, no.